This is Joshy Blogs. I'm doing my WWE. What's this game called?
Banner?
WWE 2K20. WWE 2K. No, it is WWE 2K20. I don't see an E there, but apparently there's an E hidden in there or something. It's called WWE 2K25. I don't see the E, but yeah, that's the name of the game. So WWE 2K25. Uh, this game's okay. It's another generic wrestling game in my mind. I'm probably gonna rate it lower than it deserves. I'm not that into wrestling games. It has a story mode, which is okay. I it's better than nothing, I guess. I'd say it was of the wrestling games I played. It's one of the better stories that I've seen, but I still feel like you can do much better, and that they did not do much better. So I was not blown away by it. There's a lot of stuff here. I haven't fully explored it all, but um, so maybe it's a little unfair of me to give it the rating I'm going to give it, but I am going to give it this rating because I'm just, you know, I fell around with it a little bit. I personally didn't like it that much. Like I said, consider this a review for people that are not that into wrestling games. It's another generic wrestling game that you're probably not going to like that much if you're anything like me. Um, uh, Maybe I'll just look up what the review scores are on Metacritic to let you know what the norm is for maybe people that do like wrestling games a bit more. Um, WWE 2K 2K 25 Metacritic. I don't think anybody cares about the story in this game. It's probably more about the multiplayer. So on average, the review scores of this game seem to be about an 80. So take that for what it's worth. Maybe this game's more like an 80, um, which is like a pretty decent review score. That's like I would call a game that I gave an 8 out of 10. I'd call that a pretty great game. Not amazing. Not is that an 8 out of 10, 8 or 9 out of 10. You know, but and that's based on 52 reviews on the PS5. Um, on the Xbox, it was given an 84 out of 10, but that's only based on 23 reviews. So I would take that as with a grain of salt. Anyway, this game is just a little, I don't know, a little like, I don't know. It's just it feels like one of those generic wrestling games that doesn't have that much love and creativity poured into it. Um, so I created these superstars in my rise, and I played through a bit of the story, and ultimately I just couldn't
I
bring
see what you're
myself to
doing here with
continue
these
it.
unified
Here
championships.
are my two characters.
Funny.
I don't think you've been introduced to the
I
newest team
created both of
member in
these
our fight
characters.
against mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
Both of my two
I won't.
characters used to date each
Welcome to
other,
WWE.
and
But I
they're
do have to remind both
tag
of
team
you,
wrestlers.
I've decided to remain neutral on this whole issue with NXT.
So
I'm too close to it. So this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
so anyway, what was I saying? Uh, we understand.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop mutiny.
And if that happens,
So
great. But if Mutiny comes out on top,
uh,
then we'll pivot in that
so
direction. It's
I
what we do
just
in WWE. We're constantly reacting and
yeah,
evolving.
it's like I
It's how
just
we
feel like
succeed.
this
So
ain't
like I said, good
this ain't
luck.
it.
But I can't
This
support
ain't
one
something that
side or the other
that pulls
until
me
this is
in
all over.
and makes me like say, "Whoa, wrestling! This is incredible!" I like to watch wrestling. Wrestling is kind of awesome, and this game captures a little bit of that. And yeah, I have a little bit of fun playing it, but I ultimately just was it didn't quite capture the action in a way that was great. I'd say. Ugh. Yeah. So
Your plan seems to be working. Mutiny is definitely annoyed.
what was I saying? All right. Yeah. Yeah. So personally, I'm giving this game a sexy 69 out of 100 just for fun. I feel like it kind of deserves more than that. Probably deserves more than a 7, but um, I just like I feel so meh about this game that I need to give it under a 7. So just for the sexiness of the number, I'm giving it a 69 out of 100, a 6.9 out of 10. I feel like I'm being a little bit mean here, but at least it's a sexy number. And yeah, it's just personally, I think if you're not into wrestling that much and wrestling games, um, and I think even even if you aren't wrestling games, you might be like bored with them at this point. But if you really like the, the same old wrestling games over and over again with like some more bells and whistles on them, and getting the same old thing every year, you might enjoy this. But yeah, for me, it ain't an 8. It's closer to a 7, maybe a 7.5 or something. Uh, I don't know, but yeah, it's just I just this is not something that I'm taking an interest in. So yeah, um,
Yep, told you it'd get their attention.
uh,
Now we just need to
it's
take things further to give
it's
Mutiny and
just
their
this.
Unity
It's just what
champion
you're seeing
something
here.
else to complain about.
So uh, yeah. So WWE 2025 2K 2020 2K25 I give this game a 6.9 out of 10. Probably, in all fairness, it's probably closer to an 8. Uh, 8 out of 10 would be like a true wrestling fanatic might give it that score. Uh, but for me, if you're not that into wrestling games, you might uh, you might like roll your eyes at this game as I am doing. So yeah, I'm done with this game. WWE 2K2025 6.9 out of 10. That's the review score. Bye everybody. Save recent gameplay, full video.